Shalom. Shalom, shalom. I'm going to start off, of course, giving all honor and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rawchaa, HAQADASH. Double honors to our apostles and our elders, a great millstone, who will well teach you a sound doctrine to this very day. Shalom, shalom to the hopeful elect and the rest of the large multitude, men, women, and children, that the Lord have mercy on these last days. It's your brother Kadash. Come back with a quick dream testimony. I was going to be off camera, but I wanted y'all to see the seriousness in my face, to know that this truth, it's not a game, man. It's not a game. A lot of stuff is going on with brothers in the world, myself included. And a lot of brothers is catching afflictions, heavy, even out here in Cleveland. When we almost lost a great brother. And the truth, even though we know there's no such thing as death. But the only thing I fear the most, is to die or to sleep. My mission wasn't completed, even though the mission is completed in a sense. I just fear sleeping, not being a part of the elect, not being chosen, not hearing those words that say, "Well done, my good and faithful servant," getting the same judgment as these fucking wicked ass jakes in the nations, and not feeling like I did enough to feed the sheep. That's the worst thing ever. And I felt it hard in this dream, man. Excuse me, man. Excuse me. I'm not trying to show appear a certain way. I even put the Michi on to try to clean myself up because I don't even know how I looked and I didn't even look at myself in the mirror. Like I glanced when I walked by, but I didn't even have the time to do anything. So the dream went like this. It was a normal day, man. A normal day. It was a bunch of people. I had I don't remember. I'm gonna try to remember to the best of my ability. And it was a normal day. There was people everywhere. And you know, as us being in this truth, the Lord He give us heavy spirits. Give us heavy spirits. And I had the whole time in this dream, this vision. This is a vision. The whole time in this vision, I had a heavy spirit on me. And I knew that something was about to happen. But I kept ignoring it. Usually, if brothers and sisters that watches and watch my dream testimonials, they usually be real detailed and real heavy. Real detailed. Right now, I got a migraine. Well, I got a heavy headache right now. It's like it. So bear with me. So brothers and sisters that watch my dream testimonials, they know they be real detailed, real heavy. So it's like it. This probably the scariest one that I've really ever had. Um, and you got brothers that say, well, if all Israel is going to be saved, why does it matter if they listen, man? The Most High is not playing. He mean he mean exactly what the scriptures say. He mean exactly what he's about to do, which is like I don't even have time to think about anything right now. Like I'm shaking. And the reason why I'm even on the screen right now, because I want you to see the seriousness in my face, to know that the Father, Yahawah Yahushua, is not playing with none of you brothers, man. He would not have respect of person on no one, man. As the scriptures say, he will raise up rocks to do his ministry, to do his work. So as I was it was a normal day, but I knew in my spirit something heavy was going on. So it's crazy because Lord willing I could think of some scriptures, but I'm thinking of some right now. Because as the scriptures say in Matthew 24, I'm gonna hold off on getting it because I want to tell the dream. It's like you for dragging it on, but I'm just stuck, man. As the days of Noah, they were eating and drinking, as the scriptures say in Matthew 24. But at the same time, you have also World War III brewing. Like because in the dream, we were walking through this building. It was a bunch of people. A lot of people I knew. Some people I didn't. And it was this chick. It was two chicks that I wanted to talk to. And that was the distraction. That was the distraction. Because of my spirit, I knew that something really was about to go down. The scriptures say we don't know the time or hour. But in my spirit, I felt it heavy. I knew. But I kept trying to get at these chicks. Two of them, they had on these nursing outfits. They looked young because they was with the younger people. But I was like, no, they can't be that young. And, us in the truth, I know, like, shit, 18, 19, that's cool, But they just look young, but kind of carry themselves a little bit older. But we was, like, in this big-ass building. Like, this big-ass glass building. And we was walking. And all I remember, and then it kept switching scenes. It'd go to us being outside and then us going back in the building. All I know is we just kept on walking. So when it was switched to us being outside, there was a bunch of people. It was like a carnival. If y'all ever been to a carnival or the amusement park, and it was a bunch of people. And I just remember that my mom appeared and she just kept trying to get me to get my sister attention. And this is the dream kept switching, my spirit kept getting heavier and heavier. And when it was switched back to me in the building, I kept trying to get at the chicks. And then when it was switched to me outside, I was trying to get certain people. And my sister walked past with like 5 people. One of them was my cousin. I ain't seen in a long time. I'm like, this nigga always ignore. He ain't in the picture anyway. So I brushed it off. Like, I'm like, I know he saw me, but it is what it is. I really didn't care. And then when he was with my sister, it was weird as hell. And then I was like, I was calling her name. Dude, she ain't hear me. I'm like, man, so she walked past and she went into the building that I was in, but I kept appearing in the inside and in the outside. And then she ignored me. The vision had me where I saw her 3 times. That's how many times. That's how people was walking all over the place. And I'm like, man, I know she hear me. I'll get so mad. I'm trying to tell it the best as I can, man. This dream was so scary, bro. So, excuse me for crying and shit, but she walked in, and my mother's like, "Why you didn't grab her? Why you didn't grab her?" And then I don't know what happened after that, but I know that I finally caught up to her face to face. I'm like, man, I know you heard me calling your name, bro. I called you 3 times. 3 times. You mean to tell me you ain't hear none of it? I got mad. I was like, you mean to tell me you ain't hear none of it? I called you 3 times. I was cussing and shit. And she was like, no, I didn't hear none of it. I didn't hear none of it. And the dream switched back to me in the building. And I finally caught up to like them chicks I was cause the chicks I was trying to talk to, they kept smiling, they had their mask on and shit. They had masks on. They was in I said again, they was in their nurse uniforms and shit. And they I finally caught up to them in this hallway. I'm like, what's up, man? You know, we was chopping it. We was chopping it. And the one chick had her mask on still. And so that's when I met him in the hallway. But then the dream kept going after I've been outside. Like what's coming to my mind now, I'm gonna get my like understanding on it as I'm telling the dream. Like this is fresh out my sleep, bro. Like this is just I just got done having a dream, bro. And like I said in the beginning, the reason why I'm crying and the things that I'm feeling right now, my body is shaking, is because the Lord have mercy on me right now, bro, to tell this video, and I'm not asleep. And I mean, the mission is still active, and I can still do what my heart desire. It's just we wrestle against this flesh, and it keep me from doing the things that I want to do, and the things like Paul said, and the things that I don't want to do, I do. That's why I'm shaking so bad, because of the Lord's mercy, man. Y'all don't understand. So as I'm back to the dream, as I'm in the hallway, I go back into like this lobby part. It was like multiple hallways in this big gigantic building. And it was people everywhere, bro. It was like a zoo or a museum. I get back into the like this bigger hallway, and I'm following the chicks, and we get to like this big gigantic window, bro. Big as shit. It almost could fit the whole entire building in that lobby. That's how big the window was. And then I felt it. And then so as I'm walking, I'm talking to the chicks or whatever, but I'm noticing outside, right? Like outside, as remember I told you I kept switching from being inside the building to outside the building. Outside the building, it was daytime. Inside the building, it was nighttime. And when we looked outside, it was nighttime. And then when I looked in the sky, I saw a bunch of chariots, man. A bunch of chariots, man. So I stopped talking to them chicks. I'm getting chills, man. Stopped talking to them chicks, and I started praising the Father. I was like, I told y'all, let's go. Like, cause like you know, brothers see chariots. We seen multiple chariots visit us at camps multiple times, and chilling with brothers at their houses, and we seen chariots go in and out. Well, lately, brothers been posting videos of the chariots getting more vivid. I even had a chariot before I came into the truth in 2012. I came into the truth in 2016. In 2012, I was a senior in high school, and I remember the chariot over our house, and it just stayed over our house for like 2 hours, bro. I kid you not. It was 3 of them in Cleveland. One of them was on Lee Road. My father called us, yo, look out the window, blah, blah. And then I looked out the door. It was one directly above our house, like literally directly above the house. It was almost the same height as the tree. You know, I wasn't in the truth, so my mother kept saying, get back in before they evaporate you. She was screaming that bullshit, right? But as we in these latter days, the chariots are getting more clear and more vivid. And in my dream, I remember like I'm like, yo, this is that. Like it was. I was thinking like, okay, it's just another chariot showing itself, call it out, all praise the YAHAWASHI. And nah, it kept going. So the chariots, they got bigger. Like it was just smaller ones, right? And then to me, it looked like this is what I'm coming to the conclusion of. It was one gigantic chariot, and the little lights that we saw was just the inner lights in the ship. And then because the other lights around it was glowing like bright, and it started brighten up. I was like, oh, I was like, all praises. I told y'all, all praises to Yahweh BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, all praises to Yahweh BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI. You know, I was like, I told y'all. The father, I said, they was like, what the hell is going on? Everybody was screaming, what the hell is going on? And I was like, and I started to record my phone. I was like, damn, I don't got no space. So I started to record on my phone, and then my space ran out. And then the chick next to me, I'm like, give me your phone, somebody give me the phone, hurry up. I was like, I had to make a testimony on this, right? I'm thinking this, I'm alive, bro. I'm like, I had to make a testimony on this. I was like, give me your phone, I'm like, hurry up, man. So before they go away, you know what I'm saying? It was thousands of chariots, bro. Thousands of them. Bro, tell me why out of nowhere I see the chariot, I see this military ship, right? Because remember, it's a regular day. I see this military ship go past, and the chariot blasted that motherfucker out the air, bro. Boom! That's all you see is a big ass explosion from the chariot shooting the chariot shooting the warplane out of the sky. Everybody was like, ah! They were screaming and shit. I was like, yeah, let's go. I was like, let's go. And that's by that time I was recording with the chick phone. And like, you know, like nowadays, like these cameras and shit is high tech. And it was like when I locked onto certain chariots, her camera would be like, it would do like, you know, like this UFO stuff, like it was making these noises and shit. And it would put like a fake chariot picture on top of the real thing. And it was picking up that these was UFOs, so-called UFOs, which was crazy. And her camera kept doing that like a Instagram filter or something, like a Snapchat filter or something. And I was screaming, I was shouting, I was like, oh, praises to Yahweh BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI. I was like, I just kept saying, I told y'all, we told y'all, we told y'all. Man, out of nowhere, it got more detailed, bro. Like, to the point that, remember the scripture saying 1 hour thou should be destroyed, right? So if I saw the military planes getting wiped out the air, by the time everything was happening so fast, bro, nobody had time to run. You had people scoffing and shit still. And then the chariots, it was smaller chariots, like you know how you got apartment building complexes, like you have like um different building sects of it. It was like that, like it was like a box almost. It was like a U shape, and the chariots was coming down in the middle of the section, and it was killing everybody, bro. The chariots was it was shooting, it was killing everybody. It was what's the word, zapping everybody, man. And then I'm like, yo, so I was praising the Father, but then I started like, I was getting scared, bro. Like, oh, at the same time, check this. At the same time, this because like it's crazy because, so like, let me backtrack, because right before the chariots, and it was almost like the Lord was showing me both sides, man, because at the same time this stuff was going on, you saw the elect being beamed up. Like you saw them being beamed up, bro. Like it was like a bunch of people just getting taken up in these lights, right? And I was shouting all praises to HAQADASH. I was like, let's go, Father. I was thinking in my mind, the Lord about to beam me up, the Lord about to beam me up, because I believe. And dude, I didn't get beamed up. I didn't get beamed up. It's like, and I just stopped, you know, I stopped praising the Father. Like I stopped saying all praise to HAQADASH, because I started getting scared, and I started looking around, and I was still recording, and then I stopped recording, and out of nowhere, that's when the chairs started to come down, right? And started killing everybody, man. Doom, 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 doom. People was like, it was crazy. And remember, everybody is watching this in this gigantic building. And I'm like, oh shit. I was like, no. I was like, Father, please. I started praying. I was like, Father, please. I was like, Father, please, please, please. I was like, Father, please. I started sending up prayers in the Hebrew. I said, Pokwania, Baisha White Pokwania, Baisha White visit me with thy salvation. I started praying. I was like, because I started everybody getting killed from the chariots. I was like, Pokwania, Baisha White visit me with thy salvation. Visit me with thy salvation. Right? Have mercy on me, Lord. Man, I just started praying, bro. All I remember is that them chariot beams was getting close. It was like the War of the Worlds, that movie, when them so-called aliens was zapping everybody and it kept getting closer and closer, bro. It was killing everybody, bro. No man was safe, and the chariots. Remember, they kept coming closer to the ground. I was like, no, this is it. This is it. This is it. It was a normal day, but no, this is it. When I saw everybody getting beamed up right before the chariots came down, and they didn't be, and I saw the chariots killing everybody, and I didn't get beamed up, bro. I was shaking, bro. I was scared as hell because I'm like, no, no, no. I was like, Lord, please have mercy on me. Please have mercy on me. Please, because I knew that meant that it was a wrap, according to Job. You know what I'm saying? That when the chariots was beaming everybody up, I knew it was a wrap when I didn't get beamed up. And the chariots started killing everybody. So as they got closer, remember, I started praying, Lord, visit me with thy salvation. And then out of nowhere, I remember my grandmother next to me. Them two chicks that I was trying to talk to was next to me. And it was a bunch of other people. All I remember is that I saw the laser beams was cutting shit down. It was destroying everything. Everything was on fire. All I remember is waking up like this, and I was in this place. I was in another hallway. Like I woke up in my dream, but I wasn't awoke like right now. So when I woke up in my dream, I was like, oh my God. I was like, the Lord must have mercy on me, man. He must have beamed me up because you know how the scriptures say when the righteous shall be scarcely saved. And then that wasn't the case though, because as I'm walking through the hallway, that means that chariot beam blasted my ass, right? It killed everybody in the building. I didn't know that until I got in, like, as I kept walking, like, and like, hell doesn't exist, right? So in my dream, I know that I'm thinking of the scriptures in my dream, man, like heavy, like I know hell doesn't exist, so it's nothing to fear. I know if anything, the Lord killed me, I'm gonna just be asleep, right? I'm thinking of worst case scenarios, like I'm coming back and I'm gonna come back in the kingdom as a child. Like I'm thinking of all type of shit, right? So I'm like, I know hell don't exist. So where the fuck am I at right now? In my mind, I'm thinking like, where am I at right now? Because I'm thinking like, as I'm walking through the hallway, I'm like, no, the Lord didn't. I didn't get beamed up. So as I'm walking through the hallway, I'm seeing pictures, right, and different stuff on the wall. And we're walking through this hallway, and then we get to this portion. And when I got to this one section, I started to go like this. I was like, no, Lord, please, 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 please. I was like, no, this can't be true. I was like, this can't be true. I was like, no way, no way, no way. So as I get to the other part of this other building that we was in, there was a bunch of people. And forgive me, it's kind of choppy on this part. All I remember is that it wasn't hell, but we was getting, bro, it was torture, bro. The Lord was torturing my mind, bro. Because it was like everybody, like whatever the sins you were struggling with on this side, like in the real world, it was like fucking with you in this building. And like because brothers struggle with certain things, man. And I've been struggling with stuff too. And I pray every single day for the Lord to have mercy on me. The apostles go through things, and brothers go through things, bro. You know? And I go into this room, it was like this old ass TV, like this, them box TVs. It was a small one. And it was it was like these mattresses on the ground, and the people I came in with, they was crying and shit. And then they was crying, but they didn't know what the fuck was going on. I did, I did to an extent. As I was going through the motion, I started to figure more things out, and I walked into the part, and I was like, on the TV screen. Oh, when we walked in, matter of fact, it was a bigger TV, but as more people came in, the TV got smaller. It was, I don't know, it was weird. And I knew exactly. I was like, they was like, what is going on? I was like, I know exactly what was going on. I said, that TV. I said, that's about to show you something. I was in my dream. I was like, that TV is about to show you something. In my mind, I'm like, it's about to play back everybody's sins. It's about to show you all your transgressions. It's about to show you everything. The Lord is about to reveal it all to you. And it was these mattresses. They was dirty and shit. Like, it was like, no, I'm gonna say it had no sheets on it. Like, the sheets was half off, half on. And some people went to go sit down, some people didn't. So then there was another room. So the people I came with, though, we went into that room, and they just kept talking. Like, they was cool with the situation. I was not cool with dying without, like, I was not cool, bro. I was not cool with dying and not having mercy. Like, I was not cool with not being beamed up, bro. Like, it terrifies me, bro. Like, I pray every day that the Lord beams me up and save me from the destruction that's to come, bro. Real talk. Like, y'all don't understand the terror that the Lord is about to bring, and what I saw in the vision. I know it sound quick. I know it. I told you he shot out them warships and he killed all them, bro. But it was quick, but it was long. Like, it was like, but I cannot explain the time warp that the Lord had in this vision. So when we went into the other room, like, these people just kept talking. Like, I'm like, what? In my mind, like, why the fuck is, excuse my language, man. I'm like, why the fuck is these people okay? What just happened? I was so mad. All I was like, Lord, in my mind, I was like, Lord, please. This is what I was doing in the dream. Like this, I was like, Lord, please. I was like, please have mercy on me. And this is the best part, dude, because I never gave up faith, bro. I never gave up. I just kept believing. I was like, Father, and because Satan will fuck with you. He had you thinking certain things because certain how things is going on, how things is playing out. And that's what was happening in the dream. And I'm like, no. I just kept crying. I was crying, bro. I was like, Lord, I know for a fact, Father. I said, it's no way. It's no way. I was like, Lord, please. I was like, have mercy on me. I cannot take this. I cannot take dying. I feel like my mission wasn't complete. I feel like I didn't give you my all. I feel like I had more to do. Lord, please have mercy on me and allow me to finish the mission. Allow me, you know what I'm saying? I kept praying and I kept praying. I kept in my mind, I was like, Lord, I kept doing like this because I wanted the Lord to pull me out of my situation. I kept lifting my arm up in a dream. I was like, Lord, pull me out of this situation. Pull me out of this situation, right? And then the people in the room was like, yo, and look, and when I was doing that, when I was praying, I saw a fat ass Michael Jordan poster on the wall. And I'm like, dude. And I'm thinking, like, is this hell? Is this hell? I was like, no, hell don't exist. I was like, my mind, this is not real because the Lord, like, it's no place where we burn forever, bro. Like, because there was no fire. It was just buildings, right? I was like, no. I was like, this is not real, bro. This is not real. I was like, so I know what. So I was like, my mind still, I knew it was kind of going on, but I was like, what the fuck is going on? Because I'm like, I was just kept taking breaths. I was crying. I was like, Lord, please. I was lifting my hand up, Father, please take me out of the situation. I know in my mind you're gonna take me out of the situation. And when I kept opening my eyes and closing and opening my eyes, I saw this like I said, I saw this fat ass Michael Jordan poster on the wall, and it had LeBron. It had at the bottom of it, it said he's gonna be what did it say? He's the elect chosen one or something, or and it had LeBron's name. LeBron, he's gonna be the one. I don't know. It was just in my dream. I don't know why, but LeBron is gonna be the one. And it had LeBron's signature on a Michael Jordan poster. And then at the top of the ceiling, it had these chicks with like these big asses, like a bunch of big booties on this poster. And everybody in this room, that when I was praying, I was ignoring everything that was going on. I just kept praying. And the people in the room, it was like, bro, don't look up. Don't look up. Don't look up. because I was about to look up because I was lifting my hands up. So I was about to lift my face up to the ceiling to keep praying. And it was like, no, don't look up, don't look up. And because it was a poster with like these chicks' booties on it. And then it had letters on each of their butt cheek, and it said like inspire or empire or something. I don't know. But it was like, bro, don't look up, because everybody knew what each person was struggling with in this room. And they was like, don't look up, bro, don't look up. It'll jump on you again. And like the demon. But they was demons too. And I was like, I didn't look up. I glanced and I didn't look up. I was like, I knew exactly what they're talking about. Like the vision made it clear. But I was like, no, this can't be it. This can't be it. And then I woke up, like in real life. Yo, the first precept that I thought about when I woke up, bro, my eyes were red because I was crying, bro. The Lord is about to make his entrance. It can very well be this year. For real, man. For real. And if you Akim, man, y'all not doing what y'all supposed to do, the Lord ain't having, listen, he not having none of the excuses, bro. It's crazy because I can't remember. Did I do a lesson yesterday? It's like I thought I did one yesterday. I did okay, yeah, I did do one. Yeah, it's crazy because my lesson yesterday, check this out. My lesson yesterday, I know it's kind of long, but it is what it is. My lesson yesterday was the dead will rise again. That was what my lesson was. And and Lord gave me this crazy vision, man. Yeah, he killed everybody. He spared no one. And the first precept, I just want to get two. I'm gonna just get two for the sake of the video, for the time of the video. I really want this to be about the vision, but you cannot get it on television. It's almost impossible to tell it without scriptures. I'll be trying my best to just let the vision tell it, but I thought of two scriptures. More was coming through my mind as I was telling the dream, Matthew 24, like I quoted. But I'm gonna get Job. This is Job 18 and 14. His confidence. It says, let me start at 11. This is Job 18 and 11. Terrors shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. That's kind of like what is happening right now. Like the Lord was terrorizing me in this dream, bro. Because when I'm chilling, sometimes I'm in my spirit. That's why you gotta listen to the spirit. Because sometimes, you gotta have balance. You got your time to relax a little bit. Do whatever you like to do. But sometimes too much of it can it can destroy you. And sometimes when I'm doing it, like, and I'm in that spirit, the spirit jump on me to study and to do more and do a lesson. And sometimes you like get the flesh to ignore it. And that's only that everything like that, man, stuff like that is only thing I was thinking about when I was in this building. Like, I just kept thinking about all the times I chilled and I could have did lessons, or all the times I chilled and I could have prayed and fasted and gave my spirit to the Lord, made my offering and my offering to the Lord, my sacrifice more worthy, if you will. This is Job 18 and 11. Terror shall make him afraid on every side and shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side. It shall devour the strength of his skin. Even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors. And that's what was going on. Because I was real confident in the dream, wasn't I? Prideful, right, if you will. Because I teach, because we prophesy, we read the scriptures, break it down, blah, blah, right? Real confident, right? Walking through the hallway trying to talk to these chicks because I knew that my spirit was about to happen, but I was confident enough to know That what if I threw a prayer up when I saw the chariot, the Lord was gonna save me, man? What about the works before that, man? You're only as great as the moment that you listen. None of that shit matter as the scripture. So I can't remember where it's at. Brother know where it's at. They could put it on the scripture board. Let's go. It was like none of it mattered. The Lord, he wiped away all that, man. It was like none of it mattered, man. It should dwell in his tabernacle, because it is none of his. Brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation. His roots shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branch be cut off. His remembrance shall perish from the earth, and he shall have no name in the street. He shall be driven from light into darkness and chased out of the world. You see? And these are judgments for the wicked, man. And our people are going to get the same judgment as the wicked. You've been oppressed your whole life and you're going to receive the same judgment. It's out of our hand anyways. We understand that. But god damn, man. You know, sometimes you got to say enough is enough. You got to be fed up with yourself, man. I just thank the Lord for having mercy on me, because I thought it was a wrap, bro. I thought I would sleep until I had to come back in the kingdom, bro. I thought, shit, bro. I cried so much, bro. You know, because I was crying in my dream. I was crying outside because, dude, the Lord was killing everybody, bro. This is and this goes out to you wicked jakes that talk about you high priest and you talking about you this and that. Man, the hell with all that, man. The Lord don't care about what you talking about, bro. Dude, bro, this is Matthew 7. These are the two scriptures I thought about through the Spirit. This is Matthew 7 and 19. I start at 19 and I'm gonna close out. Every tree that bringeth not fruit, not every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. You see, the Lord is going to cast niggas into fire, man. Literally, man. Wherefore by their fruits you should know them. That's what I kept thinking about. Like, damn, but I was crying so much because I'm like, dude, I could have sworn I was doing it sincerely. Like, you got people that's sincerely wicked. You got people that's sincerely off. Some of these brothers don't even really know that they're off. They think they're doing the work of the Lord. They think they really genuinely, sincerely doing the work of the Lord. And you got some people that know they're off and continue to do that vibration. But you got some brothers that's just following them and they don't know they're off. You see what I'm saying? And I was like, it cannot be. That's all I kept thinking. It cannot be right. Something's wrong. Matthew 7 and 21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord. So you're going to have people on the street prophesying in the name of YAHWASHI. They're going to be wearing fringes. They're going to be not eating pork. They're going to have beards on their face. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. And I pray this, I just want the people, I want this, the fear of the Lord in this video. I don't give a fuck about, excuse my language again, about me. I just want this message to go out and it gets shared to whoever it need to touch, because the Lord is about to make an entrance. I didn't have a lot of Lord and placed different dreams on myself, really detailed, and other brothers, my wife, and so forth. Bro, the Lord is about to make his entrance. And if you think you got time, like it says in Matthew 24, later down in the chapter, you delay the Lord's coming because, you know, no, man, no, all that's out the window. All that's out the window. And we know we're at the end because of prophecy's sake, you know, dealing with the that Beetlejuice, you know what I'm saying, dealing with, you know, that MOT to the B, dealing with the stuff that's going on with Ukraine, you know, China, Iran, you know, Russia. It's the eagle versus the bear, you know. It says, not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. So not everybody that prophesy in the name of the Lord. It says, many will say to me in that day. So they're going to try to justify their, you know, their actions. Lord, Lord, Master, Master. Have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works? That's what they're going to be saying. And then will I profess unto them? Then the Lord was, what did he say, Lord? What you say? I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. And therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock. Right? Then it goes into when the rain came down and descended, the house stood, because I'm gonna just read the next verse. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man which built his house upon the sand, under sand. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. And it came to pass, when Yahushua had ended these sayings, the people were astonished at his doctrine, for he taught them as one having authority and not as the scribes. Meaning what? That everything he said is going to be true. He talked with authority, man. He wasn't playing around. You think I'm playing right now? You think the Lord gave me the vision just to look good on camera and to appear to be? No, man. The Lord is not fucking playing, bro. He meaning exactly what he's talking about in these scriptures, bro. Exactly what he's talking about, bro. We can get out this year. It can be a wrap, and you better pray that the Lord have mercy. Have mercy on me. Visit me with thy salvation, Lord. And I pray for the elect, Wa Mashpacha, my family, Wa Akim, my brothers, Wa Akhwath, and the sisters, right? Of the elect. Because the times we coming in, bro, Akim, we haven't seen nothing yet, man. So Lord willing, I know it was quick, but dude, it was so, bro, it was so quick, but it was so long. The dream was long, and the feeling that I had in my chest and my mind, I just kept trying to wake up. Like I noticed, this can't be real. And then my son was crying, and then I woke up. I still didn't even know I'm like, okay, is this still a dream? I was walking around looking at my wife. She's like, you cool? You cool? Trying to hug me because I was crying. And I'm looking around like, bro, am I here for real? Like, bro, Lord, the King of Terrors, man. That's why I named this the King of Terrors, man. Fear the Lord. And that's the message. Shalom.